I will make you a sunset view. I will make it so you're gonna want to. Feel your hands involved with me. I'm the rebel when I get one too. I will make you a sunset view.
Okay, so I am back with my first sit down video. I've actually never made a sit down. There's construction people right outside my window, so like that's kind of awkward, but we're gonna film this anyway. So this is my first sit down video. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Kia. My real name is Rikia, but I go by Kia because it's just easier for people to say and remember. So yeah, I'm back with my first sit down video. So today's video is actually gonna be like a little get to know me tag. I have a lot of friends that watch it, but like for those of you who don't know me and for those of you who are new that haven't subscribed yet, because you're like, what kind of channel is this? This is a get to know me tag, so you can get to know me. And it's just some get to know me tag questions. So I'm just gonna answer these questions and yeah. So the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in Plano, Texas. I lived there for most of my life until recently, well, not that recent, but about 3.5, 4 years ago, my family moved to Washington State for my mom's job. Wasn't too jazzed about that. Well, I mean, actually, I take that back. I was really excited because I was like, oh, new state, new people, yada, yada, yada. And then when I got there, I was like, I miss my friends. Where do you currently live? So right now I live in Los Angeles, California, where I go to school, which leads into another question. I play basketball at LA Valley College, so that's why I go to school there. How tall are you? I am very tall. I'm 5'11". I would say 6 feet with basketball shoes on for sure. Like if I were to go put my basketball shoes on or any tennis shoe that like kind of gives you a bit of like a, like that kind of has like, I have these cloud foam shoes, like any tennis shoe that kind of gets you a little bit of extra height, I'm probably 6 foot with those shoes on. Dogs or cats? Dogs for sure. I have a dog back in Washington. Her name is Dallas. She's the sweetest, most precious thing in the entire world. I love her so much and I miss her so much. I can't wait to go back and visit her for the summer, which it's summer right now, but I'm not back home yet. Funniest moment throughout high school. High school is kind of a blur now that I'm not there anymore, so no comment. What's my favorite movie? Okay, something that everyone should know about me and know now is that I can never answer that question. Like anytime someone says, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite TV show? What's your favorite book? What's your favorite fill in the blank? I can never answer because there's always too many for me to choose. Like I might be liking this song one day, but it's not my favorite song ever. I just like it today. Literally, I could tell you, like, if you say what's your favorite blank of today, of course I could tell you. If you say what's your favorite blank of this month, I could tell you. But like, I don't have an all-time favorite anything. At least I don't think I do. My favorite ice cream is chocolate though, so we'll see if we get anywhere with any of the other favorites. But as for my favorite movie, I'll list a few of my favorite movies. So Primal Fear, I just watched that movie with my friend when she came to visit and she was so stoked at the end. It's such a great movie. I freaking love that movie. So I would say that's one of my favorite movies. Again, there's just too many to choose from. Oh, I will tell you my favorite show. I don't know if this is going to be my favorite show forever, but right now, Power is my favorite show. It comes back on in August. I've waited so long for this. It was supposed to come out in June. It'll be a whole year, almost a whole year since a new episode has came out, and I am so excited. Like, I cannot wait to watch the next episode. How long was your longest relationship? Fun fact, I've never been in a relationship, so hit your girl in her DMs. How many siblings do you have? I have 3 other siblings. My brother is the oldest. He is 24. I think he's 24, but I can't be sure. That rhymed. I'm pretty sure he's 24. My other siblings. That happens a lot. I am the second oldest. I'm 19 years old. I just turned 19 back in June. Happy birthday to me. And then the third oldest is my sister Skylar, and she's 15. There's so many of us, I really like cannot keep up with the ages, especially because we're not that close in age, but like I just forget all the time. But the youngest, Kennedy, is 13. I think she just turned 13. Sorry if I got any of your ages wrong. I know you're all probably watching this. I apologize now. What am I listening to on Spotify right now? I'm actually recording on my phone because I shattered my GoPro screen, so I can't pull it up right now. Actually, I could pull it up on my computer. But my favorite artist like of this month, I would definitely say is Lucky Day. If you have not listened to his music, go check it out. Some viral tweet on Twitter put me on, and I have not been able to stop listening to his music since. My favorite two songs are Roll Some Mo, and Real Games. Oh, and Karma. Those are three really good songs. So if you like his music, I would, or if you like any of those songs, I would check out the rest of the songs as well. What is your coffee order? Fun fact, I don't drink coffee because it tastes bitter, and I hate it. Coffee tastes so disgusting to me, and everyone thinks that's so crazy. Another thing you should know, I don't eat pizza. I hate it. It tastes absolutely disgusting. And the reason why is because I don't like melted cheese. Now hear me out. I don't like the melted cheese on pizza. Like if it was just the bread and the sauce, I'm going to town. But then it's not pizza without the cheese on it, you feel me? So yeah, it's definitely the cheese on the pizza that makes me not like it. But I eat macaroni and cheese. But I don't eat nachos. I know it's very weird, but it's just some cheeses I like, some I don't. I think it's a texture thing for me. Like I eat pizza and it slides down my throat and I'm like, ugh. The next question, what like more foods you don't like? I'm a very picky eater, I would say. There's a lot of foods that I don't like. I don't like tomatoes. I used to not like lettuce, but I like lettuce now. I don't like salads unless it's made like right. Like I don't like salads or like greens or anything unless I get it from like a restaurant, and even then I'm struggling to eat it because I just really don't like the taste of it in my mouth, if you know what I mean. How many countries have you traveled to? I've only been in the United States, which is where I was born, and Canada, because when we moved to Washington State, Canada, the border's like 3 hours away from us. So before I turned 18, I think it's like 18 or 16, or I think it's 18 when you have to type for your passport. We went a few times to Canada, and it was awesome. And I've been procrastinating to get my passport, but I need to just stop and get it because I need to travel more places than just Canada. So yeah. What do you do in your free time? Well, when I have free time, I like to make YouTube videos or listen to music, watch TV, all that jazz. But when I don't have any free time, I'm doing school, basketball practice, basketball training, weightlifting, skills training, all that jazz. Physical therapy. Fun fact, here's the scars. I have the scars to prove it. I tore my ACL twice. There are all the scars. I also broke my wrist. I don't know if you can see that scar, but I had to have surgery on that 3 times. So yeah, I've had a lot of surgeries, and it all kind of happened at once, which sucks, but it is what it is. What social media are you addicted to? Twitter. Twitter is my favorite social media app. Instagram has nothing on Twitter. Snap has nothing on Twitter. What else is there? Facebook has nothing on Twitter. See, if they were to only keep one social media app out of like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever else it is you like to use, I would definitely keep Twitter. You know why? Because everything that you can do on any of those, you can do on Twitter. Now, granted, you can't, like, if you post something on Twitter, like, it's not going to go away unless you delete it. And then even then, people can take screenshots. But Twitter is just hilarious. People are nice. People are mean. People are honest. You know? If you're feeling sad, you can go on to sad girl or boy Twitter. If you're feeling happy, you got the memes. Like, Twitter is just awesome because I just feel like you can really tell, like, what a person likes as far as, like, memes go. And I obviously you can't look into it too much because I would hate to say, yeah, go judge somebody off their Twitter, but like you can see political affiliations if they tweet about that stuff. If you want to know my like political affiliations, go on my Twitter and you will know everything. Like my stance on police brutality, my stance on our current president, my stance on climate change, like it's all on there if you would like to know. If I'm going to a restaurant and I'm getting something to drink, that's one of the questions on here, like what do you get to drink if you go to a restaurant? I either get water or lemonade. I get lemonade if I'm feeling kind of fruity, and I get water if I'm not trying to pay for a lemonade because your girl's broke. Do you have any weird quirks? Lots of them. I can do this with my thumb. People think that's weird when I do this sometimes. I don't know if it pops up on camera that well, but I'm double jointed in my thumbs, which I've heard being double jointed isn't a thing. So like, what do you call it if you're not double jointed, but like you can do weird stuff with your fingers or whatever joints? I don't know, but that's something quirky, weird I can do, I guess. Guilty pleasure. I would say a guilty pleasure of mine is watching The Bachelor, Bachelorette. I totally hate the concept of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Like, it's very dumb. Like, what is it, 25 to 30 people date one person? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's not logical, but like it's like it has so much drama that I can't turn away. It's one of those things where I'm like, this is really stupid, but I can't wait to see the next episode. If your friends could describe your personality, what would they describe it as? Funny. For whatever reason, if I say anything, my friends just laugh. Like, I would probably say I'm one of the funniest out of my friend group, just because, I don't know, I'll just be talking like how I normally talk and they think it's hilarious. Not at everything I say, obviously, but I don't know, sometimes when I'm not trying to be funny, I'll say something and they'll be like, oh my gosh, that was actually hilarious. So yeah, I would probably say I'm like the clown of the group for sure. What's one thing you wish people knew about you? I don't know if I want to say this on camera or not. I'm going to say it anyway, just to get it off my chest. So I have something called MS. It's multiple sclerosis, and it's basically where my brain attacks itself. It thinks that there's something wrong when there's not really anything wrong, and it attacks itself. And I have to go to the doctor to get treatment for it. They don't have a cure, so it's an illness that I will live with for the rest of my life. But one thing I will say is that, like, I've told people about it before and they kind of just brush it off and they're kind of just like, oh yeah, I hope you get better, not realizing that it's something that I will live with for forever. And it's, when I first got diagnosed with it, it was a very scary experience. And I don't know, like this video, if it gets 1 like, I'll make a separate video on it because I want to spread awareness around what it is and what happens and what all goes down, because a lot of people look at me and think that there's nothing wrong because they don't see anything physically wrong with me at the moment. And little do they know all the stuff that I've already been through, all the stuff that could happen, all the stuff that's going to happen. So yeah, I would just say, if you want to see a video on that, 1 like, and I will post a video on that. That is it for my questions though. I'm gonna put this on the ground. I really hope that you all enjoyed my video. Go check out my other videos if you haven't seen them already. I kind of want this channel to be like a vlog channel where I just post whatever I'm doing that day, or like, you know, kind of like a student athlete channel because I am a student athlete. And maybe like a couple sit down videos about who knows what here and there. So if you'd like to see like a travel, student athlete kind of videos on this channel, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe. I hope you guys come back to see another video. And I will try and be more consistent. I know I made this channel over a year ago and I wasn't very consistent on posting videos, so I'm definitely going to try and be more consistent with recording videos and uploading them. So again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and come see more your girl later.